what we have. It makes us to feel pains on what we are having control of. And that is because of our ignorance. And I pray that someone here shall be liberated in the name of Jesus. Amen. Someone here shall be liberated in the name of Jesus. Amen. So that covenant is there. And this one that we are talking about is between the church and the members. And God is the center. Is in the center of it. Because if you don't drive what you stand for with a value system, you can never stand for it. This church is still standing today because of what the church stands for. I repeat. Because of what church stands for. So as an individual in life, if you don't stand for something, don't forget and bear it in your mind. You will fall for everything that comes your way. Even when you are having everything. Because you fail to stand for something. Now we want to look at covenant of commitments today. Covenant of commitments. Covenant of commitments. Where commitment is what we speak about. Do we even know the meaning of that commitment? If I call our English students or graduates in the house, that what is a commitment? What are other words for commitments? You will understand it even better than the meaning that you can give from within yourself. Well, we're not wasting our time because the time is fast spent and I have a few minutes to spend here. It is a state or quality of being dedicated to a cause or an activity. It is a state of being dedicated to a cause or an activity. Where the similar word for that, we can call it like synonyms. For it, dedication, devotion, allegiance, loyalty, fidelity, and whatever. Dedication, devotion, allegiance, loyalty, and fidelity. Before you go into any commitment, you must think carefully. Before you go into any allegiance, anything that will require a particular act or set of acts from you, you must think through it. And before you go into that, you must have a full sense of discipline. Praise the Lord. I said before you go into any commitment, before you go into making any commitment, you must think very well whether you can perform what you are promising. Because it is binding on all the parties. And you must have a full sense of discipline. Because without having that, you may not be able to keep your own part in that commitment. And Satan can actually cheat one as long as he likes. Now, one secret thing that I will tell you before I move on is what Satan hides to many Christians. Even when you know the truth, but you fail to have this discipline of taking the steps towards actualization of the truth. And that is what we are having in the book of Joshua 1:8. If you look at the book of Joshua 1:8 very well, it says, "This book of law shall not depart from your mouth." It is not that this book of law shall not depart from your hand. Because a lot of people can carry Bible from Monday to Saturday. They can carry it everywhere. for people to know that indeed I'm a Christian. It says, thou shalt meditate in it, not read it. You shall meditate in it day and night. And for you to observe all, it didn't say just to observe few things. It said for you to observe all that is written in it. And after doing that, then your way shall be prosperous. There is no shortcut, and you shall have good, But what is taking that away from us? It is more of like a dose that as you are opening your eyes, even to life after waking up, the next thing you should take is, God, what word do you have for me? But people can quickly open their Facebook to see the messages they have skipped. They can open their phone. When they open their phone, they have the routine. And they have this social media. When I was talking to my wife about it, I said, it is actually a plot of Satan to make many people not to fulfill their destiny. Because already they are having a destiny they are fulfilling already. Because if you ask them about any topical issue, they will give you. Ask them about any topical issue, they will give you. Because those things have been posted in the platform where they read every day. But when you look at it, the secret, I always read the New York Times. Because you have a lot of best-selling things there. Now, in this New York Times, you have a lot of stories, a lot of issues, a lot of situations there. Because there is nothing that is happening to anyone in this world that has not happened before. I tell you, there is nothing that is happening that has never happened before. But you may not know. Whatever you are passing through as you are sitting down, whatever is going on in your mind, someone has gone through it before. And because someone has gone through it before, the nature has a way of creating a solution for it, even without making any reference to the Bible. They will tell you this happened to someone, he provides a solution like this. Someone will tell you that the inventor of this electricity actually made it how many times? 999,000. And the last one is this, because there was a record in it. So, and virtually most of the principles, especially on leadership, that I've gone through, that I've read them, you can bring them back to what the Bible says. Look at all the parables of our Lord Jesus Christ. Look at everything. Then truly you will now know that if that book of law has never departed from your mouth, your way shall be prosperous. Because the mistake of others that you are reading, that you are looking at, everything is actually in the scripture. But Satan has stolen it away from us. The Lord will redeem us and bless us in the name of Jesus. Amen. Now we know the meaning of commitment. And we can see how can we be committed. Because this is a part of the covenant that we must have as an individual in this church, as a bona fide member of this church. Even if you are a worker, you were a member before becoming a worker. Even as ministers, you were once members before you became the minister. This is just to refresh what you stand with this church. The book of Luke chapter 9.